The 2022 Visionary Principal of the Year Elementary Level and New Jersey recipient of the NAESP National Distinguished Principal Award is Chris Turnbull. Chris Turnbull is the principal of Bear Tavern Elementary School in Hopewell Valley Regional School District. His personality and creativity have helped him connect with students and the community in many different ways.
The one thing that I love about Chris Turnbull is his positivity. When he sees you in the hallway, it's never, how's it going? Or he'll always say, what's good? And it forces you to really reflect on what's good, what's happening right now that's good.
We are so excited and very honored.
We think that he is very deserving of this award because he just always brings a smile to our face.
Chris worked with supportive partners to help with several initiatives that kept those smiles shining.
So in the first year, our PTO was fantastic, and the PTO supported the Education Foundation, gave us a grant to start with a fish tank. And what we did is, after a short time, the kids loved them so much, we got a tropical tank next to it, because that was a really great opportunity to compare and contrast. Our STEM facilitator, who's a really, really tremendous teacher, said, Chris, I have an idea. We've been working a lot with the Mercer County Conservation Society, and they want us to adopt a turtle, and it's a yellow-bellied slider turtle, and it was about this big, and from North Carolina. So I said, well, where are we going to even put it? Next thing I know, the teacher has a giant tank lined up, and we said, all right, let's do this. And then little by little, it grew to then that turtle became our mascot, and we had a contest to name it, and her name became Hope.
And hope is part of our theme. Feeding hope is our theme for this year. And that was born out of, basically, we have hope in the building.
If he wanted unicorns, he would find them. If he thinks of something, we will get it. Like, we have snakes and tropical fish. Like, before I came to Bear Tavern, I was in a school that had no outdoor learning centers, no morning announcements, no pets, no.
But when they're having an emotional moment, they're watching the fish, and it helps calm them down. We have students with autism who love the snake and love to get the snake out and just hold the snake. And I mean, you couldn't pay me enough to touch that snake, but the kids who love to play with it and just hold it, it relaxes them, and then they can go back to class.
And then all of a sudden, March 13th, 2020 happens. On that Monday, that first Monday when we weren't in school, I put out a video morning announcements and said, we're going to continue with the system that we use, or the format that we use as far as our structure, but we're going to record videos.
So when the pandemic happened, he made a video presentation with a green screen, and he'd be, hosting from different locations, or he'd have families write in to say places that were special to them, and then they'd host that from that location. And so he made this really interactive community building video every single day, which I know from experience because I helped him make one. It took him hours every day, and he was here late at night and he was here early in the morning and just pouring himself into it.
I texted him to say, there are some students who want to share something for Think About the Earth Thursday. Would that be okay? Can they come on? And all you receive from him is, you bet, with an exclamation point.
It creates connections between the parents and students at home that they wouldn't otherwise have, topics for conversation, and it also helps the parents to be aware of the daily happenings here at the school.
I don't think that any of us knew the impact that it would make and how big it would become and what it could do for the school. I mean, I think that it completely unified the school when we were remote, and everyone could watch and feel connected.
And now, as we began our mindfulness journey, Monday is Mindfulness Monday, and Tuesday is a True Fact Tuesday, where we just talk about a fact that's relevant to what's going on in that time period. Wednesday is always We Dance Wednesday, and Thursday is Think About the Earth Thursday, and then Friday was Joke Friday. And
he has a segment called Funny Joke Friday, and he collects a ton of cheesy jokes, and he puts them on for all of us. And
the best part about it is when he's done telling the jokes, he explains them.
He explains
which makes
them.
it so much funnier.
I know one. So why couldn't Cinderella play soccer? Because she ran away from the ball.
And I feel like we need to have a groan track in there. Actually, last year I did record my shing on the drum set and on the trombone. Wah, 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 and he would put that in on the really, really flat ones.
Chris is just a true asset to this school, to this district. We are so incredibly fortunate to have him here at the helm.
I say to everyone, I really hope you get to meet my principal someday. You know, he's every childhood hero you ever had rolled into one. You know, he's like Atticus Finch and Samwise Gamgee and George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. You know, he's that level.
He just truly makes this school, and I believe the world, a better place. And he is just amazing. And he's really deserving of this work.
If you think about schools and what they are for kids, for a lot of these kids, it's their happy place. And having that transition in the remote learning, like kids were coming to school happy every day. They felt loved, they felt cared for, and that comes from Chris and everyone here at our school.
Congratulations, Mr. Turnbull.